Porsche's farewell to the World Endurance Championship ended on a bittersweet note, wrapping up third in the manufacturer's standings. But oh, the drama and triumphs within the LMGT3 category left fans buzzing with mixed emotions. Picture this, a 50th race for the Porsche 963 that didn't quite deliver the podium glory many hoped for, all while the customer team Manthey pulled off a stunning defense of their FIA Endurance Trophy. If you're new to racing, let's break it down simply. Endurance racing like the WEC is about teams pushing hybrid supercars through grueling hours-long events, testing strategy, speed, and reliability. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Porsche's decision to bow out of the series a smart strategic pivot, or a missed opportunity in a sport that's evolving rapidly? Stick around to dive deeper into the highs, lows, and the juicy debates this finale sparked. Diving into the LMGT3 class, where the action really heated up, the customer squad Manthey, operating under their Manthey First Phorm banner, solidified their reign as champions for the second year running. Pilots Richard Lietz from Austria, Italy's Riccardo Pera, and American Ryan Hardwick masterfully navigated the Porsche 911 GT3 to victory in the Drivers' Championship. Starting from a modest 18th position on the grid, this trio climbed the ranks with impressive consistency, securing 4th overall and locking in the FIA Endurance Trophy. For newcomers wondering what makes LMGT3 special, think of it as a GT class in endurance racing. Production-based cars like the 911 GT3 are powered by up to about 416 kilowatts, around 565 horsepower, competing in long-distance battles that demand tireless teamwork. Manthey's win marked their second title in just the LMGT3's inaugural year, building on their June triumph at the iconic Le Mans 24 Hours. And this is the part most people miss. In a sport where underdogs often shine, Manthey's story isn't just about speed, it's a testament to how customer teams can outpace factory giants with smart racing and unyielding determination. Meanwhile, the Porsche 963, the factory's cutting-edge hybrid prototype boasting roughly 500 kilowatts, about 680 horsepower, faced tough challenges in its 50th outing at Bahrain's Formula One circuit. After a lackluster qualifying on Friday, the 8-hour race proved even more demanding for the squad. French driver Kevin Ester and Belgian Laurens Vanthoor, joined by Australian Matt Campbell, who together claimed the 2024 Drivers' World title, guided the number 6 car to a 13th place finish. Their sibling vehicle, manned by Frenchman Julien Andlauer, German Lauren Heinrich, and another French ace Mathieu Jaminet, ended up 14th. Even the Proton competition team, fielding an identical Porsche 963, struggled to 17th. For beginners, it's worth noting that these LMDh, Le Mans Daytona hybrid, cars are the pinnacle of modern endurance tech, blending electric boosts with petrol engines for blistering pace and efficiency, setting new standards since their 2023 debut. Reflecting on the race, Thomas Laudenbach, Porsche Motorsport's vice president, summed it up candidly: "Today, our speed just wasn't enough to contend for the top spots." Yet, he highlighted the pride in a 3-year legacy. Porsche became the first to secure a WEC win with an LMDh vehicle, bagged the driver's title in 2024, and edged agonizingly close to overall victory at Le Mans with a second-place showing. He showered praise on the team and the 963 for defining LMDh excellence, while also congratulating LMGT3 champions Manthey. Urs Kuradel, director of Factory Motorsport LMDh, echoed gratitude. "A huge thank you to the whole squad for this thrilling WEC chapter. Special shout-outs to Penske, Multimatic, and our partners who've been rock solid. Kudos to Ferrari for the title and Toyota for today's race win." Jonathan Diuguid, managing director of Porsche Penske Motorsport, added a note of closure: "This marks our last WEC outing for the foreseeable future. We aimed high but came up short, though it's been an exhilarating ride. Working with such dedicated folks has been pure joy." To put their achievements in perspective, despite the Bahrain setback, the Porsche 963's record shines bright: 3 victories, 15 podiums, 3 pole positions, and 2 fastest laps across the 3-year span. It cemented its status as the premier LMDh machine. And here's where it gets controversial. Critics argue that Porsche's withdrawal from WEC signals a shift away from endurance's all-out wars toward IMSA's more forgiving American circuits, where they'll continue competing next year and have dominated with back-to-back title sweeps. Is this a savvy business call prioritizing profit over prestige, or an underestimation of WEC's potential for hybrids? Fans are divided, with some hailing it as evolution, others lamenting the loss of a powerhouse. Back in LMGT3, Sebastian Goels, project manager for the Porsche 911 GT3R, celebrated Manthey's feat. Their LMGT3 saga is unbeatable. 2 Le Mans class wins, and these championships are monumental. The squads at Manthey in Muspath and Porsche Motorsport in WEC should beam with pride over the groundwork and track triumphs. Not to be outdone, the Iron Dames team staged a remarkable recovery. French driver Celia Martin, Swiss racer Rahel Frey, and Danish pilot Michel Gatting steered their Manthey-prepared 911 GT3R, packing up to that same 565 horsepower punch, to a 12th place finish, showcasing resilience in the face of adversity. Post-race, drivers shared their raw emotions. Matthew Jaminet, from the number 5 Porsche 963, reflected, "My last 2 shifts were enjoyable, but we lacked the edge for better results. The crew merited a stronger send-off, and I personally yearned for a standout performance in my swan song with the 963. Laurens Vanthoor of the number 6 car admitted, "We gave it our all with a daring plan, but it backfired. Rather than battling for the world title, we slipped to third in the standings behind Toyota." This farewell to Porsche Penske Motorsport's WEC era didn't match our dreams. On the triumphant side, Riccardo Pera from the 911 GT3 our number 92 exclaimed, "Incredible, a fantasy realized. Deep thanks to Manthey and my co-drivers. Words can't capture this world championship glory, it's the pinnacle of my journey so far, and it feels electric." Michel Gatting of the number 85 car noted, "Today's event mirrored our season, obstacles everywhere. We stumbled often but grew immensely. Hats off to our teammates in the other car for their deserved, spectacular title win." For the full rundown, the Hypercar class saw Toyota dominating with Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi, and NYCK De Vries taking first after 237 laps, their sister car second, and Ferrari third. Porsche's 963's lagged, with number 6 at 13th, 1 lap down, number 5 at 14th, also 1 lap down, and Proton's number 99 at 17th, 2 laps down. In LMGT3, Romania's Grigori Umberescu, Austria's Daniel Schmid, and Argentina's Valentin Lopez claimed victory in the Lexus, followed closely by Mercedes-AMG and Aston Martin. Manthey's Porsche glided into 4th, while the Iron Dames landed 12th, 1 lap behind. Check out the complete results and standings at https://fiawec.alcamelsystems.com for all the nitty-gritty. But ponder this, in an era of green tech and global racing shifts, should Porsche's exit from WEC be seen as forward-thinking or a retreat? And does Manthey's dominance prove that customer teams are the future, or just a fluke in this hybrid-heavy landscape? What are your takes? Agree, disagree, or got a wild theory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's spark some lively debate.